Here in San Francisco and across the state, teachers like you are working together to foster inclusive classrooms, spark learning, and equip all of our students to succeed. We are very fortunate to be joined here today by Jacob Aringo, who is a STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math teacher here in San Francisco at Herbert Hoover Middle School. He has been teaching for 12 years as a high school science, math, and technology teacher and middle school STEAM teacher. Jacob is a fellow graduate of San Francisco State with a BS in biology and a concentration in ecology. He also has a master's in education with a concentration in instructional technology. He is part of the Exploratorium Leadership Institute, where he mentors first and second year teachers in the Exploratorium Teacher Institute program. His professional interest lies in integrating motivational systems and gamification principles and his instructional designs to motivate youth in learning STEAM. He is a fan of learning by doing because the hands-on process gives students an opportunity to practice applying innovation and design thinking concepts on real dilemmas to innovate, design, and build solutions for a better tomorrow. Please join me in welcoming Jacob Aringo.
Welcome, Jedi educators. I've been called by the Jedi Council to inform you of your upcoming mission. And your mission is to liberate the youth, your youth, from the powers of Darth Boredom, and to re-empower them back into learning again. We'll be heading to planet Gaia very shortly, but let me brief you on the current status of our mission. Darth Boredom has stationed himself within Gaia's temple, because in Gaia's temple, there lies the four essences of empowerment. Legend says the essences have the capability of awakening the minds of our youth. But if Darth Boredom gets his hands on those essences, I don't know what that was. Do you know what that was?
Jedi educators, it is too late.
Boredom!
I've extinguished the essence. Now Gaia is under my control.
Don't look into his eyes. Do not look into his eyes.
Feel the wrath.
Be gone, Boredom. Are you all right? Hello? You're not bored, right? Good. We have to get to Gaia really fast. Let's hurry. We're here in Gaia's temple, and there you see the four pillars of empowerment. Darth Boredom is right. He has definitely extinguished his powers, but is there a way to kindle its powers? Boy, I wish there was an instruction manual with this. What do I do? Maybe if I gave each of these essences a meaning and a purpose, Doesn't hurt to try, right? Right? All right. So let's call this first essence purpose. Purpose. What is our meaning? Is it a feeling, a sense of completing and making us whole? What's our purpose? I'm nervous, like the rest of us, because I haven't found my meaning, my bigger picture, my purpose. Have you? What's it like to have purpose? Well, it's trying to find land and fauna beyond a vast, endless body of water, turbulent, ebbing and flowing, and yet you must swim tirelessly and endlessly until your back touches the shore. Looking up at the starry night skies, only to realize that you have found your purpose. It was finding paradise. What's it like to have purpose? Well, it's like asking the hard question like, how does the summit look like from up there? Why do I ask this question? Because I've been enveloped underneath a thick fog of distractions on the foot of a majestic mountain that no one ever had the courage or even the chance to climb. Because all this time I've been dreaming of breathing in the cold, crisp air and gazing at the sun's radiance glistening, creating a silhouette as the corona traces my outline. I wake up underneath the fog only to realize that it was only a vision of a possible mission. My purpose, maybe. I needed to make my decision. When you find purpose, you'll lead the people in need. You'll be called to pick up the young ones who fall. You'll have to listen carefully as you filter out the noise attentively. You'll struggle, fall, and endure for sure. From this, you have learned that you've always had a purpose. You just needed to find it. Your purpose. The next essence, maybe grit. I haven't thought of it because I'm intelligent, because I'm talented, or maybe I've taken grit for granted. Because we value our talents over the time and effort resulting in our accomplishments. Because we value our intelligence over our personal iterative increments of a person like you and I who tries, struggles, fails, attempts, reflects, succeeds, and eventually thrives. Because we value this premise of being born with it, that our intelligence is fixed over having a growth mindset. What is grit? It's difficult to define it. It's difficult to be in the grind only to find sooner or later the light at the end of the tunnel. But we all have the potential. What's potential supposed to be if it doesn't move or groove? It's like a seed that has potential to fruits, but never sprouts and never takes root. It's like a bird about to dive, afraid it never gets a chance to fly. It's like Muhammad Ali wanting to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, only to be the people's champion that we'll never see. It's like us wondering what if, wondering what would happen, but never taking action. By then, we wither in regrets, wishing we can forget, reset, and rewind, only to find out life's divine design. What is grit? I honestly didn't want to think of it, but no matter how hard it may seem, first find your goal, then count 1, 2, 3, and jump, and find your grit. Our next essence, creativity. What is creativity? It's the stirring and the mixing of our mental nebulosity. Thoughts circle infinitely like cosmic dust, racing at high velocity, churning, colliding, eventually reacting, then uniting, until we see a bright phenomenon that we characterize as a star, light. Let me shed some light on your vision. It's an awesome premonition as we have ideas that will make this world great. Creators, when they walk outside, they naturally explore and discover. Their hearts become inspired. Now their minds are on fire, conjuring words, images, sounds, and music, lost in a world that doesn't exist through your eyes, but exists in their minds, through their interpretation, from their investigation, from their curiosity, from the curation of their observation, trying to answer the ancient question of what relations exist, to define their generalization, from the rules and patterns to make a chaotic, abstract, yet organized creation. I want to invite you into the chaotic world infused with colors, words, numbers, movements, sounds, and dreams so that you can come out of it mesmerized, metamorphized, empathized. Now you finally realize the inclusivity and humanity of creativity. The last essence, reflection. Reflection. As a maker, builder, boxer, writer, teacher, and most importantly, a learner, some things might not make sense as we assess the costs and benefits of our choices. Should I do this, but this will happen? Compromises, decisions, negotiations, but still with every decision I make, errors and mistakes may frustrate, but they necessitate the process. So don't hate, but appreciate this gift because it shows that you've attempted, you've started, you're on this mission to change this world with your passion. I give myself permission to absorb the light rays bouncing off the mirror, to look further than my facial complexion, to look at today, tomorrow, going inwards and outwards, to deepen my understanding of myself, digging past the surface, knowing it's all worth it, asking, what do I need to improve on? What do I need to change? Is it not strange to increase the range of options? What part of this did I enjoy? How did this process make me feel? Is this phenomenon real? What are your goals for next week? By asking these questions, I seek to give myself permission to hear others out. As this is all about listening for reactions and responses, from the echoes of successes to the wisecracks from friends about my mistakes, curating all critiques, forming a theory or maybe a hypothesis of how to reach my performance peak. I'm trying to make a connection as ominous act of metacognitive contemplation that without reflection, we are unable to reach our new destination. We are unable to sustain the state of perception to find a new frame of mind, a new paradigm. We are unable to move forward at this time. We will stay stagnant and dorm, trapped in a cocoon, unable to metamorphose and transform. You'll miss out on your final form. Find the place and the time to reflect, to hear, to smell, to breathe, to see, to reflect, to finally accept your new reality. Go now and reflect. We have rekindled the 4 essences of empowerment. And now the 4 essences give us gifts, a physical manifestation of their powers. What do they give us? What? A clothing hanger, an LED light, straw, battery, and maybe some tape? You all have that on your tables. And Darth Borden is coming here very shortly, and I need you all to figure out what to do with these items. Hurry. Make haste. I'll watch out from the other end. How are y'all doing? Boredom's here, folks. Boredom's here.
Jedi educators, there's no escaping the temple. You are trapped. Now look into my eyes.
Okay, regardless of where you are at, I need everybody to stand up and hold their inventions up. If you don't know what to do, look at what the person is doing next to you. If you have any questions about what you just saw, I have a blog that I post up on a weekly basis, steam.teamaringo.org, Twitter @teamaringo, and hashtag it, Defeat Darth Boredom. Or if you don't have a chance to connect with me, email at jacobaringo@hotmail.com. You are all awesome, and may the Steam Force be with you.
Thank you.